3 research cards done. What do we need for tier 3 research? Electronic boards. We need circuit boards. Circuit boards need phenolic boards, first of all, which we can do synthetically or naturally. We'll opt to do the synthetic. That takes both a synthetic wood and a resin. We have those on one line right here. That's the phenolic board. It needs copper plate, tin plate, ferric chloride. Okay, so we need ferric chloride. Come up here. Ferric chloride needs iron ore and hydrogen chloride. Now, are we making hydrogen chloride at the moment? I don't remember. Let's take a look. I think we might be. I know we... I'm pretty sure we are, actually. Oh, no, we have not started the hydrogen chloride, so that'll be the first thing we do. There's the red assembling machines. Ooh, sniper turrets. Combat robotics modules. Large area drills. Logistics speed. We're getting into needing blue circuits, which we can't do yet. Or blue science, which we can't do yet. Logistics system needs blue science. Advanced logistics systems. What is this? I have no idea what that is. Reinforced concrete, cobalt, aluminum, explosives, near inserters. Let's go ahead and get those out of the way. So, hydrogen chloride in a chemical factory needs hydrogen and chlorine. That's easy enough to do. We're filled up on both of them, actually. Now, we're going to need also a chemical factory and iron ore. That will be a problem. How are we going to get all of those items together? This is 10, so we don't have any ready source of iron ore. Without doing a hell of a lot of piping. What else could we do? Well, let's get the hydrogen chloride started. That's a chemical factory. Iron, of course. There's some. What I think I'm going to do is move this further away, which is going to obviously require some piping, but I don't want to have to track everything that far either. So I think what we'll do... That was fast. Let's put this here and make that the hydrogen chloride. And okay, perfect. Now using the undergrounds, we'll get them to close proximity to where we can finish them up with regular steel. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's make some steel pipes. Okay, that will be our hydrogen chloride. We have a yeah, that's fine. Let's replace that one with a oops. Oh really? Gonna do that. Okay, so we now have hydrogen chloride being made. Now we'll need to get some iron ore up. And this is where go ahead and put the second chemical factory down. I guess I'm going to have it feed directly in. Was there any iron? Is that iron? No, that's silver if I recall correctly. It'd be nice if we could bring some iron in from up there. This will be ferric chloride. Let's go do some quick exploring. We don't have any medium poles. Because I did want to exploit some of this minerals to the north. I just don't think there's anything that I need immediately. Grab some of this wood. Always useful for electric poles, if nothing else. So this is stone and coal. Lots and lots of stone. That will be useful once I want to start increasing my walls. This is silver. That's what I thought. There's no iron mixed in, is there? Nope. Is that bauxite or gold up there? Yeah, we're out here a ways, aren't we? There's some more oil. Oh, tungsten. That's what that is. That might be our that might be our nearest source of tungsten. More coal. That means this is tungsten here as well. So there's no iron to the north. Well, that's sad. That means we're going to have to use logistics robots and a roboport, which we can't build yet. In order to move some iron up to where we need it for the ferric chloride, or just pipe the ferric chloride down where the pump the hydrogen chloride down where all of the iron ore is. We'll take a look. Actually, it's not that far to track either way. There is a fairly near source of the iron that we can use. Let's see if we can't. What else? Well, since we have tungsten. Oh, well, nope. We need blue science for tungsten. Sorry, concrete. Ooh, 250. Well, you know what? That'll give me plenty of time to plan out this next bit. Yeah, they're not pumping that much because they're only doing it part-time during the day. 1.1 per second. 1.0, so 2 per second, 120 seconds. We're only getting 240 oil. I need to put some more pumps out there probably. Okay, so we've got the hydrogen chloride here. So our nearest iron ore is actually not that far away. I could filter out one line of iron ore, say off of here. I've got a burner inserter, and I've got a burner drill. All I need is a few underground. far north do we have to take it? Not very far north. I probably want it coming across this way. Yeah, that's not a good location actually. Pick that back up. And run it right into the electronic circuit card track. So let's bring it up here instead. I don't need an underground there. Let's run it on this side instead. Looks like I might need fewer undergrounds this way anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna run into space issues here still. It's up there. So maybe I can route it to the north at some point. Yeah, that will work if I do a turn right around here, bring it across under the track there, under the track there, and that should be it. Okay, connect. Oops. I hate when I do that. Connect this up. Now, where are we going to actually? Right here. So, somewhere in here. North, underground, and there will be our ore for the ferric chloride solution. Just have to finish connecting everything here. It's here somewhere. One more underground. Oh, I have enough. I don't have enough transporter belts, but that's what this chest is for. Okay. Failing at laying tracks today. Okay, we now can make ferric chloride. Turn that inserter the correct way here. Okay, we can now make the ferric chloride. We can make the phenolic boards easily enough. Ferric chloride, phenolic board, copper plate, and tin plate. Well, we have tin plate here as well. How much extra tin plate do we have? Plenty, it looks like, at the moment. Tin plate. So what we really need to do now is take the line with the resin and this stuff. I don't know if I can do that in... I don't think I can do that in the assembling electronic machines. I am out of iron again. Go figure. copper either, it looks like, so we'll grab a little bit of both of these. How's our steel doing? Don't have any steel either. Okay, grab a bit of those. I don't think I can make the phenolic board in these blue assembly electronic machines, but I might be wrong. Let's see. Because it's... oh, I can. Interesting. Okay. Well, we will do that. So that'll be the phenolic board. Copper plate, tin plate. We've got copper plate and tin plate. So what I really need to do... oh, I'm surprised I don't need blue circuit boards for that. The tier 2 circuit boards for that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do then... I think I need the red circuit assembling machines for it. Let's take a look. Pretty sure, let's see, I'm going to need to be able to access copper and tin. Yeah, I need to make a red one. That's what I thought. And for the red ones, I need, guess what? This circuit boards, which we almost can make. We need to do the transistors now next, which is going to necessitate coming down here to the quartz. Throwing down a quartz mine. Isn't this so much fun with the mods? It is, really. Honest. Okay, so... circuit cards, basic electronic components, transistors. So transistors take tin copper, plastic bars, silicon wafers. Silicon wafers take silicon plate. Silicon plate, oh god, I got to get the calcium chloride here. Carbon. Okay, well, we're going to move this up to where the carbon is rather than vice versa. And that's not terribly hard to do since the carbon's right here. Oops. I need to move over a little bit, it looks like. Quartz. Okay. Silicon plate, calcium chloride, and carbon. What I'm going to do, excuse me, I'm going to have to quit soon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab all of the calcium chloride. Let's watch that train. Grab all the calcium chloride. I ought to check on the coal for that train. I haven't looked at that in a while. And just manhandle it down there for now. We got tons of it. 1,600 to be precise. Okay, we've got carbon here. We're going to, again, I don't think I can do these in... got a couple of them, that's fine. Yeah, we can't do them in those. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I knew that. We need a electrolyzer. For which we need stone brick and stone pipe. Ooh. Well, we got stone brick. Got no stone brick on us, okay. electrolyzer. Easiest way to do this is probably right off of the carbon, since that's going to be the point of you don't have any need any liquids inputs, do you? Don't think? Okay. So let's move that. I'm going to put the chest full of calcium chloride right next to it, since we don't need to be carrying all of that. And then all we need to do is move the quartz across. Okay, that's going to be stage 1. That's a silicon plate. Okay, now stage 2 is the silicon wafer, which is made in a standard assembling machine and just takes silicon plates, so that can be a 1-to-1 here. Silicon wafer. Now, those are needed for transistors, which are done in an electronic machine, and they need tinned copper. We got tin and copper here that we can tap off. Or can we... Now, we're going to probably have to double up. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and bring some of this tinned copper, or tin and copper, across by splitting it. I need to split it. Oops. Split it back 1, actually. Underground. I want my own source of tin copper wire here. So the transistors need, let's go back to that again, plastic bar, tinned copper, and silicon wafer. There's a silicon wafer. If I make the tinned copper right next to it, so this one's going to be copper wire, this one's going to be tinned copper. I'm out of inserters, really? I gotta go. You know what? Let's go grab a bunch of inserters from the science area. I don't want to use all of my resources up there. How's our science stacking up? I haven't looked at it. Green and red, still plenty of each. Inserters. Okay. Probably should put some of those in a chest just so I don't have to run all the way down there. Again, long reach mod, you don't have to run down if things are in a chest or container or building, but if they're on a track you actually have to run and grab them. Okay, so this will go here. Okay, so we have the silicon wafers, the tin copper. What else do we need for transistors? The plastic bars. Okay, well, we've been making plastic bars. This is where I wish I had my logistics. I think I'm just, for this first bit, just while I get the white circuit card production started, I'm just going to grab these bars. Oops, I had some in a chest as well. Let's do that. That'll give me enough to work with until I actually have the production set up. Now let's do the transistors in a blue assembly machine, maybe a red assembly machine, because we're going to need grab some iron and some excess steel while we're at it. While we set this up, let's go ahead. Oh, we can't build the red because we don't have the... Yeah, okay. Okay, now if we do this right, put that there. Underground. Long... Okay, take this to transistors. Of course, that power's out of range. And then what's going on here? Why are you not making quartz? Wafers. Quartz. Oh, because you don't have the there's the silicon. Is that not what I think it is? That's sodium hydroxide. That's not calcium chloride. Oops. Back up. Where do I get calcium chloride? Stone and hydrogen chloride. Ugh. Oh, there's hydrogen chloride. Okay, well, I guess that's easy enough. In a chemical factory. I'm going to move this one down a little bit and use an underground to about there. Set this up for calcium chloride. Stone. Oops. In the meantime, this is out. No, we don't have a... Let's go grab some of that spare coal. I think I had stone going in that direction, didn't I? Let's take a look. I don't need to be hanging on to resin. Resin for the solder. Didn't I have any stone coming to the east for something? Nope, I did not. So, let's turn some stone to the east. I want to automate that as much as possible. Let's go grab some extra transporters. I'm sure I'm down to just the 20 there. Now I've got more than 20. Okay, so let's go ahead and that rock is going to be a problem. So easiest, oh, that rock too. Easiest way to turn stone up would be right along this line here. I have room for a mine there. If I can move these poles. Looks like this stretch was no longer in use. So, oops, no more undergrounds. Okay, we now have calcium chloride availability. Well, we'll have very shortly anyway. What am I going to do with all that other stuff that I had? I thought that was what I needed. I think all I have to do is put a mine down now, maybe? Looks like, maybe, possibly. I have any mines? I don't have any mines unless I want to. I don't have any coal, so let's throw a mine together. I'm just going to use a tier 1 mine. I don't need a lot of this stuff. Let's make sure that's all getting across. It looks like there's a stop there. Now it should all get across and I should have calcium chloride. Okay. So once I get calcium chloride, come back here. What am I going to do with all this junk? Sodium hydroxide. What do I need that for? Let's see if there's any clues here. Carbon nickel, zinc sulfuric acid. Nothing yet needs it. How's that? Let's go ahead and, do we have a spare chest? Wooden chest is fine. We don't? Wow, we used up all of our chests. Let's build a wooden chest. I want to just store that out of the way somewhere, like down here. And maybe I'll remember it's there when I need it. But let's leave the rest of that for when I need it. Now hopefully, there we go. Hopefully I don't need too much of this calcium chloride. Let's take a look for each transistor. Nope, it's not the transistors that need it even. Back up a stage. Silicon wafer, quartz plate. Where did I need it? What did I need it for? The circuit boards, probably. No? What the heck? What did I need it for? Silicon wafer, tin, copper, plastic. Okay, I know I needed it for something. I'm not going crazy here. Hey, looky there, we got brass gear wheels. Calcium chloride. Ah, for the silicon plates. Okay, I get 2 per 2 calcium chloride. Silicon plates, then 1 per 8. One of those make 8, so that'll make 16. You know what? I don't need a lot. Let's just grab that. And it builds fast. 58 of them already. That should be more than enough to get this production going for now. Calcium chloride. Okay, there we go. And I guess I should export the transistors into a chest for now as well. Because I'll probably be making a couple extra. There we go. Looky there. Transistors. Tin copper. Why are you not making tin copper? Is this not tin plate? Or is that lead? That can't be lead. That's got to be... Oh. Because you don't have an input of tin. That would be why. And then finally, plastic bars. Do we have any on us? We do. Let's just dump them in. There we go. We have transistors. Did we do the phenolic boards? I think we did. Oops. Well, we would have, except for we forgot to power it. We just need a couple of these. Then the transistors, then we'll need basic electronic components, transistors, circuit boards. Circuit boards is what we're working on now. That's the ferric chloride. Okay. So the trick is phenolic board, copper plate, tin plate. Copper plate, tin plate right here. Let's extend this out. so that we can, let's grab some transistors. Let's grab some of these. Blue factory. Let's put a blue factory down here. We happen to have some. Not, wait, go back there. And a red. Okay, so let's use the blue factory initially. Now, here is the trick. It's going to need a liquid input. So let's rotate it so we can get that in there. Let's go ahead and get the power to it. It's going to need those. Okay, now we need to get the ferric chloride, and that's where this comes in. The problem is, the problem is we never finished it. We've got plenty of iron up there now. So the ferric chloride will now be a solution that pumps out, and we need to get it down here. Once again, turn to our underground, handy underground. How high up do we need it? No, we need it up a ways more. I'm not sure, but this might be the only thing we need ferric chloride solution for, so. And a single steel pipe to complete it. There's our ferric chloride solution. We now have basic circuit boards, or whatever those are. Circuit boards, yeah. Finally, circuit boards, basic electronic components, transistors, and solder. So, do we have enough solder being made, first of all? It looks like we might. But I think it's just lead and, right? Lead plate, and I think I want to dedicate some to the next tier circuit boards. Solder plate and resin. Solder plate is coming out here. Resin. Yeah, I'm going to dedicate a... Oh, well, hell, it's right here. Both solder plate and resin are happily right here. I think we'll go like this, and we will do a... Yeah, we'll use a blue, why not? Solder in it, and then we'll have to take a look at what we need for the basic electronic components. That'll be a little bit trixier. A long inserter. Oh yeah, why not a fast long? Okay, basic electronic components, the last component we need. Takes tin, copper, and carbon. Well, we just so happen to have carbon and tin, copper there. Now, the problem is... Okay, first of all, let's split the carbon off. Tin, copper, carbon. I can get some tin copper into a chest here. There we go. Now we'll have a ready supply of tin copper as well. Now all I have to do is move the carbon over, throw up another, let's use one of these. And we have everything we need somewhat compact. for the next tier of circuit cards. Now, eventually we'll have to, obviously, redistribute some of these things here because it's a bit of a mess. But it's a start to get us some of the new components we need to start building. Okay, so now we have transistors, we have the basic electronic, we have the circuit cards. Can we grab and we're not making enough ferric chloride. Got it in the system. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? It's iron ore. Is it just not being consumed? Is that what it is? Is it not making it down? I thought I had it going down into... Oh, nope. We missed it. There we go. Okay. Finally. Okay, so once again, recap. Tier 3 circuit cards. Circuit boards, right here. Basic electronic components, right there. Transistors, right here. And solder, right there. So, what I should be able to do, let's take out the circuit boards, let's take out the components, let's take out some we've got a ton of transistors. Can I handcraft a red? Yeah, I cannot. Can I handcraft any? I can handcraft 3. I think I was short some of these. Let's take some of those. 4. Solder. Okay. That should be enough to make hand make one of these red red electronic assembly machines. Then we'll have to take a look at the best place to put it to where we can move everything, and I'm probably going to want to underground some more of this quartz so I have room. So I'm going to need access to the transistors. I'm going to need space as well. I think I can't get it to share unless I use chests. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm going to make some more undergrounds. I'm going to underground some of this quartz here. Dump the rest of the quartz that I don't need in my pocket there. Okay, so this will be our first tier 3 electronic circuit card production. We can grab some of them right out of the factories. We'll use fast inserters for them. Fast long. 1, 2. It's not in the right spot, is it? Really? Okay. Oh, yeah. One thing we do need to do is get the get the phenolic board down as well. We'll deal with that here in a minute. Forgot about that little bit of news. Okay, then if we export this And then the transistors. Okay, we already have the transistors here. We got a ton of them coming out too. We do that. That inserter's going to be in the way. So we cheat a little bit. We come out and around it, which is actually probably okay because we probably are going to end up doubling up on these circuit cards anyway. Oops, that's the wrong one. What were you doing? There you go. Transistors onto the belt. Plastic. Oh, we haven't automated the plastic bars either. That's fine. Okay. So that should be transistors coming out. Let's dump a bunch of transistors manually in. So transistors, solder, that's everything. This should be one complete chain other than having to get plastic up here for the transistors and phenolic boards down here for the factory. The phenolic board is easy, it's already here. All I have to do is actually route it somehow. This is starting to get a little bit crowded in here. Now the other thing is, okay, we don't need this to go that far over, do we? So that gives us some room here. We're going to need more iron for more undergrounds, of course. Yeah, now that we have all these blue circuit cards built up, I'm not sure we need that many. Because most everything else now is going to use tier 2. Of course, we have nowhere near getting the upgrades to miners and furnaces yet that need the white circuit. Well, we do need the white circuit card for the furnaces, but the drills and things probably still need the circuit cards, those blue circuit cards. I probably can slow down the production of them. Well, we've halted the production of them. Okay, we're good. Okay, so the phenolic board. Easiest way would be where? I don't think... Do I get any underground belts that go longer than 5 spots? I wonder. That is an interesting question. I don't think we do, which is a shame. Gold, titanium, tungsten, Invar. We have nickel. Invar and it gives us Invar plate, which leads to personal laser defense. Armor craft. Okay, let's go ahead and get that started while I figure out where I am going to... I don't think I can get that. Oh, I can. Okay, good. In that case, let's get a long. Do we have any long? Long, long, long? No long? Just needs to get about this far over, so actually, oops. Any more underground until I get to this point here. Okay, that's actually kind of handy. One underground here. And one underground, oops, one underground here. Still want to know how I came up with an odd number of undergrounds. It doesn't make any sense. That'll work. Okay, so that should be... Doesn't like being on top of it, maybe? Tin copper phenolic. What are you waiting for? Get cracking. Oh, they haven't been used, that's why. Because I don't have them being exported. Okay, so with that in mind, where do we want... We ideally want them up on our bus, but good grief, our bus is getting... our available space is getting quite... that was fast. Constrained. Let us go with a passive provider chest. How's that? Hey, looky there, we can craft a white circuit card. Okay, what we'll do is we'll export these into a passive provider chest. Our first roboport is going to come in this vicinity here. Now we still need to get the plastic up for the transistors. That is fine. That should be fairly easy to do. Come right up along here. In fact, I'll probably split it right there. Bring it up. Don't worry about the power. Oops. Power here in a bit. And then bring it across. I'd like to get that on the same track as the carbon, but I don't see it. Well, you know what? I might be able to do that. I just might be able to do that. I think I need a couple underground. One for here. Well, maybe that's the only underground I need. I'm going to need to split this wire like so. Okay, now, if I have the plastic come along the inside of this track, I can feed right up into the inside of this track. Oh, that would be beautiful if that works. So it needs to come on the right side of this track. Right side, right side, right side, right side. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. All I have to do is get another inserter for... Was it for the... Yeah, okay, make sure I have it on the right thing. Power, power, power. Okay, so the plastic should come up on the inside. And I think once I get this going, this is where I'm going to call it quits for the session. Next session, we'll have to start setting up some roboports, which we need these circuit cards for anyway. Should come on the inside here. Oh, bad. Bad, 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 bad. Okay. That doesn't quite work out as planned. I should have known better. Okay, but we can still probably... do it by just coming up like so. Oops. Like so. And sticking them on here, because they'll go on the far side. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so, yeah, next session we'll have to be playing with roboports, and I'm going to want to, using this passive provider chest, start up our bus line of white circuit cards to go along here, probably right along here. So we'll have a dual bus of circuit lines as well as a triple bus of metals. I think everything is going well. I still have to fix this track. That track is ugly. We have tier 3 circuit cards, which will lead to... what do we need for tier 3 research? We need, well, tier 3 circuit cards, smart inserters, and steel plates and batteries. So that'll be the next step. Next session is set some roboports up to make use of these brand new circuit cards. We'll need some down in the south and probably some in the north. And start blue science production up. We still have a lot of green science only things to do, like our tier 2 we haven't done tier 2 boilers yet, really. How's our power looking? No problems with power. No problems at all with power. I wonder how our accumulators are doing as far as draining. I'm probably going to increase the oil production in the north, the oil city up here, because that's all I have up here. And well, we'll see where we go from there. So that is it for this session. Thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Bob's Mods for Factorio adds quite a lot of complexity, as you can see, but we are getting a handle on it. We still have plenty of local resources. We're by no means in any kind of resource crunch. If anything, we might have would be a shortage of oil, but we're still doing well there. I started pumping oil early. We still have one more. I probably should add this last oil into the pipeline real quick, since it won't take but a couple seconds. Let's start tapping it before I forget about it entirely. I'm actually out of undergrounds. Let's go grab some undergrounds. Underground pipe. And basically we will just tap it into this line here. Oops. Keep putting those there. Now we do have a pipe type that now can travel 20 underground, but we need to actually do the metals for it. We haven't quite gotten that done yet. Really probably need to start mass manufacturing some of these poles as well. Okay, that'll add that one in. Yeah, we're still doing okay on them. 0.3, we are down to 0.3 and 0.2 per second for these southern ones. So the one that we just opened is 1.3 per second. Of course, the further away from our starting base we go, the better the production we're going to see. But you can see we still have 9 tanks nearly full of crude oil. Oh, our heavy oil is actually filled up because we are no longer producing resin or very little resin and synthetic wood down here. So I guess I should expand that tank as well. Lights are nearly full. Petroleum's finally catching up, probably because it's not been being pumped. Yeah. That will allow these to continue operating now. Yeah, there go our refineries. Okay, so that is going to be it for the session. Once again, thanks for joining. I hope you like it. Again, it will be up on YouTube, and for those catching this on YouTube, twitch.tv/Castanar. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun, and there's still a ton of work to do to get this running properly. We are just at Tier 3 circuits. We've got many more tiers to go. Thanks for joining, everybody. Have a great evening.